This is the Wellhouse control panel. It's the Sargent EC700 model. As you can see, it's blank at the moment. Touch anywhere on the screen and it illuminates. Power it on up here. It goes blue when it's on. And then you can use these buttons on the right to control the lighting circuit. On the right, you've got your roof light, your awning light, and your cabinet lights at the lower edge and upper edge of the kitchen worktop. Down here at the bottom is settings, don't worry about that one. You can also, when these controls are active, the switches on the cabinet are active. I'll just switch those off. Over on the left hand side, water pump. It's giving us a warning because this vehicle's just been tested as part of PDI, so it hasn't got any water in, so we'll just OK that. Don't need to worry about that. Going to here, it gives us our levels. As I said, this vehicle's just been tested for PDI, so it's got no fresh water, it needs topping up, but its waste tank is full because it's had a full test of water through it. If you press the home button, you'll go back to the main menu. And at the bottom, if you press that, this gives you your current battery levels. So the voltage of your leisure battery, your vehicle battery, the mains current, and the solar current. So as you can see at the moment, we've got somewhere between 3 and 1.5 amps of solar coming in. Solar is indicated by this sun at the top of the screen. When you're plugged into mains hookup, you'll get a lightning bolt indicating you're plugged in. So to go back from this screen, press the home button again. One thing that you do need to be aware of, if you go into settings, on this screen the active battery select needs to be set to smart. That is what you're drawing power from. So in this case it's a leisure battery. It always really needs to be set on leisure battery. The reason there's the vehicle battery in there is that you can manually select it if for some reason your leisure battery goes flat. But for the vast majority of the time, leave it on the smart setting. You don't need to do anything with that. Fit and forget. On the solar battery side of things, at the moment, that's also set on smart. It always needs to have the blue smart illuminated, and it will automatically charge your leisure battery and your vehicle battery as and when they need charge. So that automatically monitors it. So on this screen, both set on blue smart setting. There's an additional point to make here. I'll just press it on again. When your solar panel, when you're plugged into mains hookup, the solar panel will automatically charge your vehicle battery and prioritise that, because obviously the charging system is plugged into the mains and charging up the leisure battery, so it doesn't need solar going into it as well. So the spare solar goes into charging your vehicle battery. Also in the settings menu, you've got various options for your lights, your dimming controls. Right, this one just controls this actual screen itself, so how long it stays on for before it times out, how bright it's lit, that kind of thing. Wellhouse have already preset that, so you shouldn't need to worry about that. Again, time and date is already preset by Wellhouse. And we're back round to the battery and solar select. So leave them both on blue, you'll be fine. And then back to the home page, and there we are. And to switch the system off, so you want to leave the vehicle, you don't want anything left on, just press that. The only other thing that's worth mentioning while we're in this part of the vehicle is this switch here. That is your isolator switch for the fridge. So as long as your yellow light is on, your fridge is on. So don't think that's a light switch and accidentally switch it off, because you'll have cold beer, warm beer. If you forget to switch the system off, it's not a disaster, because as soon as you fire up the vehicle ignition, it will automatically go off, and then when you get back on site you can just switch it back on again. So lazy people don't need to worry about it, you can just drive off. It's worth noting that in the cabinet there's a solar charge controller which only appears to be wired into one battery. That's as it's meant to be. It does connect to 2 batteries, but it does it downstream of this solar controller. So long as that light's flashing, you have charge going, and then the Sargent system prioritises which battery it goes to. It's not the solar controller that prioritises that. It's prioritised downstream of this unit. So don't worry about only having a connection to 1 battery. It does indeed have 2 batteries, and it does charge them both, but it does it in a clever way.